So how y'all doing? It's Fred Marshall. Welcome. I think the biggest thing about my music is the fact that I'm just really being myself. I really took a chance, and I never really focused on the lighter side of myself. I was more in tune with the serious side. And it was working, it sounded good, but I like to tell jokes. I like making people laugh. I've always been a class clown. And I've always been the kid in the corner that always tried to make light of bad situations or make people feel better.
Friday night spots packed, and I'm off them brews, dude. Jumping like a firehouse, just how it's supposed to. I know you from out of town, but come on, let me show you. Line up, sound off for the roll call. How my name ain't on the list? Oh, hell nah. We done been through this before. That's what we got friends for. Call her Chris and tell him to come open up the side door. Shout out to the TJ. Go DJ, get it DJ $100 and put this song on replay. Yeah, this how we play. Say goodbye to weekdays, toast to a good night and charge for the weekend. Yeah, okay.
How I stay relevant through my music is by telling stories that we all can relate to, whether it be love, whether it be hardship, whether it be, going to a club and you think you're on VIP list and you show up and your name ain't there, you mad and you're embarrassed. So I like to tell stories that we all can relate to. I try not to make my music for other people, but keeping in mind that other people are gonna listen to it. I try to just tell my story, and I like to tell jokes, and I really make music for my friends. I really make music for my inner circle. I make music for my family because I'm always shouting out their names in songs. I'm always talking about things that really are relevant and happen in my life. So when I'm playing it in the car, if I'm playing it at the house, if I'm playing it in the studio, and I got my friends around, which I'm always close and got my close-knit friends around, is we all just stop the session and just start laughing and joking. Like, man, and 30 minutes go by and we've been talking about this song and that exact moment that I mentioned in the song. Well, my influence go back to when I was younger, man. I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I was raised in Georgia. So I'm a Southern kid by heart, but my whole swag and everything about me is from up north. And so my influences naturally just come from my family, my environment, my surroundings. It comes from just the daily experiences that I get, just kicking it in the studio, kicking it with my friends, riding down the car or riding down the street, my girl, my family. Just things that I experience on a day-to-day basis. I try to incorporate those things so my music stay true and real as possible. And it's very easy to fabricate stories and fabricate instances because you can fantasize on things that could have happened, would have happened, but they didn't necessarily happen, but you tell them because it makes the story sound better. But for me, I can honestly say everything I'm talking about, I've done.
I ain't dribbled my rocks, I pedaled them, pounding, dropped out, Yeezy, so fucking appalling. Sacrificed my dreams for a new whip and scholars. Now I'm on Espen, does that mean I'm ballin'? Hot chicks rootin' and aiming these skirts with pom-poms. I remember scoring with the cheerleaders on my walls. Hard to find the odds like I'm born in his head cause I came in it raw. Dog, I put my whole city on just to rip my mind when he came out with that song, nigga.
When somebody say Fred Marshall in relevance to my music, what I want them to personally say is, I've done that, I've been through that. I want them to be able to see me within themselves. I want people to be able to see a regular guy that just happen to love music. I'm not a rapper. I'm just a regular guy that loves music, that just has somewhat of a small talent to be able to take this and do it and manifest it into something else. So for anybody who's listening, anybody who's watching, if you listen to my music, if I can get you to smile one time, if I can get you to giggle, or tap your friend, say, hey man, we just did that last week. Hey man, you remember that? That's what my music is for. My music is made for people who've loved, who smiled, who's cried, who struggled. I just kind of make music for myself and my friends, and I know at the end of the day, if I love it and I'm confident in it and it's what I want to do, and if I like it, then there's going to be somebody that's like-minded like myself that's going to love it.
Yeah. Okay.